1960, the U.S. Naval coined the acronym KISS, which stands for Keep It Simple, Stupid. What it means is when you've got a system, keeping it simple is going to make it much easier for everyone to follow rather than making it more complicated. So here at IB Masters, we prefer to just say keep it simple and drop off the stupid part. But my name is Paul Pasolka, IB Masters Learning Center and IBMasters.com, and today we're going to look at Test 1, Section 3, Number 3, which reads, in the figure above, lines L and M are parallel and lines S and T are parallel. If the measure of angle 1 is 35 degrees, what is the measure of angle 2? So let's say you're looking at this question and you just don't know how to do it. Keep in mind, and I'm going to scroll up to show it to you, Number 3 here under notes, or Proctor's actually going to read this on test day, is figures provided in this test are drawn to scale unless otherwise indicated. So you could use that to your advantage. I'm sure that all of you could tell that this angle 2 is obtuse, meaning it's more than 90 degrees. What's the correct answer have to be? It has to be D, 145. Done, thank you, move on. Now, how else could this be done? What's like the way you learn to do it in your geometry class? Well, we would call these parallel lines, like line L and M are parallel lines, and we call line T a transversal. Or we could say L and M are parallel, S is the transversal. Or we could say S and T are parallel and L is a transversal. Or we could say S and T are parallel and M is a transversal, depending on your orientation. But anyway, when you see that all the acute angles are equal and all the obtuse angles are equal to each other, and any pair of acute and obtuse angles are supplementary, meaning they add 180 degrees. So, as soon as you see here an acute angle, it's opening less than 90 degrees, an obtuse angle opening more than 90 degrees, then you could say angle 1 plus angle 2 has to equal 180 degrees. And so it told you that angle 1 is 35 degrees. So you could say 35 plus the measure of angle 2 is going to give you 180. And then you subtract 35 from both sides and you get that angle 2 equals 145, which is your answer, D. Now, back in geometry when you study these, there were names for all these, so you would call, like, let's say for example, this angle here and this angle here, there would be alternate exterior are equal. We would say that alternate interior equal. We would say any consecutive angles are equal. Any consecutive angles are supplementary. So like that angle plus that angle has got to add to 180. But if you don't have to remember all those names. If you just keep in mind that any acute plus any obtuse angle, when you've got parallel lines and transversals, they're going to be supplementary, then you got your answer. And remember, the figure is drawn to scale. Trust it. Keep it simple. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has trouble with geometry, parallel lines, transversal. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.